America Chavez and Defender Strange rush to the Book of Vishanti in the Gap Junction, the area between realities, while seeking to avoid a ribboned creature. When Strange's attempts to restrain the creature fail, he decides to try and take Chavez's ability to move between dimensions, even though he knows that it will kill her. Strange is killed by the demon in the process, and Chavez accidentally opens a portal to Earth 616 out of terror, through which she and Strange's corpse plummet. Upon awakening, Dr. Strange dismisses this vision as a nightmare and goes about his day. He gets dressed up to go to Christine Palmer's wedding, when he thinks back on their prior relationship, but Palmer claims that it would have ended anyhow. During the festivities, a shadowy presence starts terrorizing New York streets. When forced to react, Strange identifies the object as Gargantos, a huge tentacled monster. Chavez is also there, and Strange saves her by recognizing her from his fantasy. Wong arrives at the battleground from Kamartaj, and the two of them gouge Gargantos' eye out to end it. Chavez answers Strange and Wong's questions by saying that the demons were after her because of her abilities. She leads them to the other Strange's corpse as evidence for her claims, showing them how his nightmare was actually a glimpse into his counterpart across the multiverse. After giving the body a closer look, Strange notices runes of witchcraft, which he later realizes were also on the tentacled thing. He approaches Wanda Maximoff at her farm to inquire about what she knows about the multiverse, even though he is aware that this is outside of his area of expertise. However, he quickly learns that the multiverse is a chaos magic creation of Maximoff herself. Maximoff reveals herself as the one who sent the demons after Chavez after obtaining the Darkhold and changing into the Scarlet Witch. Maximoff thought that once she had control of the multiverse, she would be able to reconnect with Billy and Tommy. She warns Strange that if Chavez is not turned over to her in Kamartaj by sunset, she would arrive as the Scarlet Witch. The masters of the mystic arts fortify the region with a magic shield and numerous other defenses in anticipation of Maximoff's invasion while Chavez is at Kamartaj. Maximoff's telepathy, however, focuses on a single sorcerer and neutralizes his power, causing the shield to fall and allowing her to cut through Kamar defenses. She is captured by Strange in the mirror dimension, but she is able to escape using mirrors, defeating his plan. In a tight spot, Chavez unintentionally activates a portal, allowing Strange and herself to escape across the multiverse. They arrive on Earth 838, a futuristic version of New York City, and head towards the New York Sanctum in pursuit of Strange's counterpart there. However, as that counterpart had already died fighting Thanos, Baron Mordo, this universe's Sorcerer Supreme, greets them instead. The two inform Mordo of the Scarlet Witch as he extends an invitation to them to join him for tea. They quickly pass out due to Mordo's poisoning of the tea, and when they awaken in a facility in another reality, they run upon Christine Palmer, a scientist who works there to assist in managing the multiverse. Mordo, Captain Peggy Carter, Blackagar Boltagon, Captain Maria Rambo, Reed Richards, and Charles Xavier are present for Strange's trial before the Illuminati. They assert that Dr. Strange still poses the biggest threat to the cosmos, having used the Darkhold to search for potential alternatives to defeating Thanos. On Titan, the Illuminati killed him with the Book of Vishanti, which he discovered. However, Strange admitted that he had brought about an incursion, an incident that destroys reality, and he agreed to be put to death in order to stop further harm. Maximoff deploys the Darkhold in the meanwhile so she can interact with her kids by dreamwalking into her Earth 838 counterpart in Westview. The Darkhold is eventually destroyed by Sarah Wolf, who then burns her alive as vengeance. She also makes death threats against other sorcerers if Wong does not divulge a different way to dreamwalk, which prompts him to admit that the book was a fake. He leads her to the building on Mount Wundagore where the first draft of the Darkhold was written. Maximoff raids the Illuminati headquarters in quest of Chavez using the power of the castle to dreamwalk back into her Earth 838 self. Carter, Black Bolt, Rambo, and Richards depart to respond before they may decide to execute Strange, but Maximoff effortlessly dispatches them. When the Scarlet Witch enters Maximoff's thoughts, Xavier tries to free her but is unable because she snaps his neck. When Strange tricks Mordo into damaging his bindings so that he can escape, Mordo votes to kill Strange. Palmer was given enough time by the Illuminati to rescue Chavez, and the two made it into the sewers where they met Strange. As they enter the Gap Junction under Maximoff's continued pursuit, Strange obtains the Book of Vishanti. Maximoff, however, smashes it, seizes Chavez, and makes use of her to transport Palmer and Strange to another dimension. The Illuminati gave Palmer enough time to save Chavez, and the two made it into the sewers where they encountered Strange. Maximoff pursues them as they approach the Gap Junction, and Strange manages to get his hands on the Book of Vishanti. However, Maximoff destroys it, seizes Chavez, and uses her to teleport Palmer and Strange to another dimension. When asked about the Darkhold, the evil counterpart advises against using it, but Strange fights to get the book since he thinks it's the only way to stop Maximoff. After the battle, Palmer grudgingly decides to help Strange kill his evil doppelganger as he dreamwalks into Defender Strange's corpse back on Earth 616. The Darkhold's demonic inhabitants seek to harm Strange as he makes his way to Mount Wundagore, but Palmer is able to defend him as he ties them up into a cloak. He fights Maximoff once more alongside Wong, but they are quickly defeated. Despite their defeat, Strange is able to motivate Chavez to hone her skills against Maximoff, leading to her utilizing them to return Maximoff to Earth 838. She confronts the mother there and tries to console her children, but they blatantly reject her. Maximoff breaks down in tears as a result of this, but her variation consoles her and frees her from the Darkhold's taint. Wong and Chavez returned to Kamartaj as Maximoff sacrifices herself to destroy the castle and every duplicate of the Darkhold throughout the multiverse. Before they both return to their home universes, Strange confesses to Palmer that even though he has always loved her, he has never been able to commit to a real relationship because of his insecurities. 838, Christine tells him to face his fears. Kamartaj starts to recover as Chavez begins her training in the mystical arts, and Strange returns to New York and fixes the watch Palmer gave to him. After that, he goes for a stroll before collapsing and wailing in agony as his third eye opens. In a scenario that takes place in the middle of the credits, Strange is approached by a sorceress who informs him that his actions have started an incursion, and they need to stop it. The two enter the dark dimension when she opens a portal there.